Today is just some real basic maintenance on a Chevy 350 motor. It is just changing the oil and getting the oil filter swapped out. Most 350s will take, probably depending on the mileage, you probably want to get a 10W30 oil, and this one takes 5 quarts and then have a new Fram filter to put in it. And the basic things you're going to need is just 5 quarts of oil, the oil filter, which I got one by Fram because they're pretty reliable, and your oil pan. If you're working on a Chevy 1500 or anything like it, the oil filter is going to be up underneath, so you just have to crawl underneath and you're going to have to unscrew it. But the first step is going to be to get the oil plug off of the actual oil pan, which is located on the bottom of the truck right underneath the engine. Depending on how long your bolt has been on there, you might even need to use a mallet, which is what I had to do, and just takes a couple taps and knock it loose, and then you should be able to get it completely loosened. And once you get the plug loose, it should be looking like this. All the oil should be draining out right into your pan. And once all of your oil is drained out, then you're going to want to grab a hold of the oil filter, which if it's done right, it shouldn't be screwed in so tight that you can't do it by hand. And it's just a matter of unscrewing it and screwing the other one back in. And my hands got kind of messy, so I had to go and wash them, but that's normal, so if your hands get all disgusting, it's just part of it. Up at the top you can see where the oil filter will screw back in, your new one, and just return the plug to the drain hole. And once you get that drain plug back in, make sure you get all the oil residue from around it, and that is how the new one should screw in there, just like it did the old one. And some of the old oil that you have, wrap it around the seal of the new one, just to create a good seal so it doesn't leak oil all over the place. And once you finish returning the oil filter and the oil plug back, you're going to go up to the top, and the oil cap on a 97 1500 is located right here. You just unscrew it. And again, this one takes 5 quarts, but it depends. You can see your owner's manual for whichever vehicle that you have to see how much it takes. And once you get all the oil replaced in there, you just come over to your oil dipstick, pull it out, check the levels, make sure everything is fine, and that is all.